All right, so we'll just wait again. Tell you what, we can go ahead and start warming up a little bit, and anybody else who joins in, joins in. So let's start moving our bodies. Let's do a couple jumping jacks. Awesome. Okay, and let's do some knee kicks. So anyone who doesn't know knee kick, you're going to bring your knee up high each time. Okay, and students who know, you're going to do knee kick, and then look over your shoulder. Make sure you don't put your foot through the window or into your brother or knock over mom's precious vase or anything. Going to do knee kick, back kick. 1, 2, 3, back kick, not side kick. Do not kick your brother. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. And thumbs and belt. If you got a belt, wiggle your toes. Warm up from your feet, moving up. And bring your right knee up. Circle with your ankle, circle with your knee. Go the other way. And again, be careful. Shake your leg out to the side. Okay, other knee up. Change, other way. And shake side. Okay, push your feet together. Bend your knees, and let's go circles. Go the other way. Okay, put your feet a little bit apart. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. One more. Down. Up. And your feet go wide apart. Okay? You're going to lean over now to your right side. Bend your right knee, your left leg straight. Stretch your groin muscles. And then turn into a lunge. Drop that knee towards the floor. Stretching the hip flexors through here. So don't just go down like this. You want that. Push your hip forward. Stretch. And now crouching back. Point your left toes up. Bend your right knee. And to the other side now. 1, 2, 3. Crouching back. Try not to run into things. And change. 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And we're not going to do the seated portion we usually do. Let's go to Kiba Dachi. Stretch your knees out to the side. Hope everyone is keeping up with their stretching and doing calisthenics, exercises, all that good stuff at home. Okay? Just because we don't have class doesn't mean you can't train. In fact, it means you should train more. This is just a reminder. And come up. Put your hands behind your head. Okay, And bring your toes in. Bend forward. Your heels in. Come up. Stretch your back a little bit. Okay, and your toes in. Bend forward. Heels come in. Stretch up. Again, toes in. Heels. And one more time. Toes in. Heels. Stretch up high. And go down and touch your toes. Heels. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your hands behind your ankles. Try and pull your head into your knees. Stretch your back. Stretch your hamstrings. And bend your knees. Come up. Okay, we're going to warm up the head and neck muscles. So bring your head forward. Bring it back. Bring it forwards. And back. And forward. And back. And now straight ahead. Look over to your right side. To your left side. To your right. Left. Right. Left. And head circles. Go 1. 2. 3. Now the other way. Ichi. Ni. Sa. Okay, take your shoulders and roll them forwards. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're going to bring your palms together up over your head. Push your hands together. Bring your hands down in front of your heart. It goes gasho. And middle area. Go. No clapping. Hands together quietly. And lower area. Go. Can you push your fingertips together? Stretch them out. And warm your hands up now. Put your right hand up. Take your other hand, support your wrist. Fingers come down into the center and around. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your other hand, let's go. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. I gotta check your hands out now. Okay, very good. All right. So we didn't actually bow in. I don't have my formal portrait of Kaicho up here or anything, but let's take a moment to appreciate the art and the space and each other. So everyone just face your. I'm going to face front of my room here, and bow. Os. Okay, bow. Kaicho all seniors. Okay. So face here. Bow. Instructor bow. I bow back to you. So let's see. Who else is on the feed here? Is Sensei Dave out there? No, Sensei Dave joined us on Thursday. Okay, so I think the only other senior on there is Senpai Shelby. So Senpai Shelby, Nire. Okay, and all Senpai, Nire. Otagai, Nire. Bow everybody, mutual bow. Yeah, so I'm really happy that you joined us, whether you're on the Zoom or the Facebook, whether I can see you or not, or whether you're watching this recording later on. Us, everyone, turn bow Jun Shihan Sandy. Us. Glad you're able to take a break and join us.
Just got in from work, but I'm glad to be here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so no toy guns. We'll do gun defense some other time, not today. Okay, so students who know, right foot now go sanchin dachi. If you're watching at home, you have no idea what that is, just stand there with your feet about hip width apart. Let's put both hands out. Make good fists. Fold your fingers down, down, tuck your thumb in. Okay, Churan Morotezuki, double middle punch. Pull both hands back, palms are up. Hands go out, palms are down as you hit. Okay? So again, if you're just watching this and just trying to follow along, do your best. Don't worry too much about it. Let's go ichi. Ni. Sa. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Jodan Rotezuki. Face area punch. Ich. Ni. Za. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. And Gedan Morotezuki. Lower area double punch. Go ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Alright, now Awasezuki. Awasezuki is again double punch, but now instead of both hands same level, it's going to be one hand on the bottom, one hand on the top. And the hand that's on the bottom, the palm is up. This hand is striking face area. So each time both hands pull back, palms come up. And then we're going to go double punch and just the top hand turns over. So from the side you can see they're equal distance. It's not this. It's not this. Same distance, okay? All right. So let's go 1. Awasezuki. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Awesome. All right. So now we're going to do the combination. We're going to go double middle punch, upper double punch, lower double punch, and then Awasezuki 3 times. And then we're going to make on the last double punch, we're going to make big ki. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah! Big ki. Okay? So everybody, I want everybody's neighbors to wonder, what are they doing in that house over there? I hear this noise coming out. All right?
They know from my house.
All right. Kiate. Ichi. Yeah. Ni. Yeah. Sa. Yeah. She. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Roku. Yeah. CJ. Yeah. Hachi. Yeah. Ku. Yeah. Ju. Yeah. Oh, it's very good. So everybody put both hands together in the middle and then pull the right hand back. So the hand that's back, the palm is up. The hand that's out, the palm is down. Look at my fingers. Okay? So, as we go here, as you punch, both hands move, and then both hands turn over right before you strike the target. As you go, make sure to keep your elbow in against your body. Don't let your arm wing out. Here, and turn just your forearm over. Don't let your elbow wing out. Don't rotate at the shoulder. Turn just the forearm over. So left hand out, right hand back. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to add a big ki on each punch. Big loud shout. Kiaite. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Do. Ah, it's very good. And ore. Come back to ready stance. Fudo Dachi. So, when we're not standing any specific way in the dojo, we stand in Fudo Dachi. Feet are hip width apart. Toes point out 45 degrees. Hands and fists in front. Even if you're at home, I can see you on the camera. So, I want everybody stand straight. Fudo Dachi. Stand like good karateka. All right, so let me see. I'll stand at attention there. Yeah, some of you not so much. All right. Okay. And little jump. Take loose. All right. Oh, you heard that. I see everybody heard that. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do some shuto techniques. Shuto is the knife hand. The famous karate chop, right? You know, if you ask people about karate, what do they know? They know shuto. They know the karate chop, right? So, when you strike, you are going to strike with the edge of your hand here, the muscly part, not with the wrist bone. This will hurt you. Not with the fingers, with the muscly part here. So you have to make sure you squeeze that tight. Make all those muscles on there strong. Okay? All right, we're going to start now. So if you know Sanchin Dachi, let's go Sanchin Dachi. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just take a shoulder width apart stance. All right. Now, we're going to start with a strike to the face. Gamen Uchi. We're striking to the temple, perhaps. Okay? Anywhere along here is going to give someone a bad day, but the theoretical target here is the temple. So you're going to make this eyes high. If you can see the lines on your palm, your hand is too low. Bring it up to there. And it's like you're a waiter. You're holding a tray of glasses. You know, you're going around. Drink, hors d'oeuvre. Okay? So that's how your hand is going to be. Your fingers are pointing out. Thumb to the outside there. Don't let your thumb go out there. Keep it tight against your other fingers. All right? So, Shuto Gamen Uchi. We're going to break this down into 4 parts. 1, the hand that's out turns over. It kind of covers your, gives you cover for the strike you're about to do. Then the striking hand comes behind your head. It's almost like I'm going to scratch the very back of my head. Okay? 3, now the striking hand comes around in a big circle to the side. I'm leading with my palm. It's like I'm going to scoop up a big handful of air. Turning my whole body, and then I pull the hand in a little bit and go to my finishing position. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the hand pulls in a little bit at the end here. That's an important part. As you go, you pull in, that makes the technique move a little bit faster as you come in. It's like the ice skater pulls her arms in as she's spins a little faster. And it also, as you strike, you're putting kind of a lateral motion into the strike, which is going to affect how you hit the person. Long story about that, okay? But you're kind of plucking the nerves or scraping along the skin. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you're doing this, especially as you finish the technique and you have that pull in, squeeze your fingers together. Squeeze them this way. Think like finger scissors. Okay, you have to engage those muscles in your hand to really make this one solid unit here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now we're going to do 10 with a big ki-ai, big shout every time. Kyate! Ichi! Ya! Ni! Ah! San! Ah! Shi! Ah! Go! Ah! Roku! Ah! Shichi! Ah! Hachi! Ah! Ku! Ah! Ju! Ah! Oh, it's very good. Okay, so next shuto, knife hand technique we're going to do. Shitosokotsu uchi. Overhead strike to the collarbone is, in theory, your target here. Okay, this bone here in your shoulder. Not a big bone. Not impossible to break it. Though no one lets me go around and hit them and really find out how effective this would be. But in theory, it's not a big bone. You can break it. Okay. 1, the striking hand comes down. 2, the striking hand comes behind your head. The motion is like throwing a ball. 3, the striking hand comes way up. Try and scrape your fingertips on the ceiling. And then as you come down, the elbow bends just a little bit. Now you finish. The elbow is a little bit bent. The fingers point up. It is not. So from the side, notice the difference. It is this. It is not this. This is no good. Here and then pulling the arm down, the elbow bends a little bit. Okay, a lot of beginners just kind of it's like here comes the hatchet to chop off your head. No, it's more subtle. It's a knife. It's a sword hand. It's not an axe hand. It's a little bit different. Okay. Tegatana is another word for shuto, a hand sword. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. San. 1, 2, 3. Coming up over your head. So not out here directly over the shoulder, but you're trying to come over your head and straight down. Okay. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right, one more time. Go. Big circle. Come up and down. All right. Okay. Shutosokotsu uchi. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good. All right. So now I'm going to do 10 with ki-ai. Big ki-ai. Kyate. Ichi. Ah. Ni. Ah. San. Ah. Shi. Ah. Go. Ah. Roku. Ah. Shichi. Ah. Hachi. Ah. Ku. Ah. Ju. Ah. Ah, so okay, so one more knife hand technique we want to do now. Shito uchi uchi. Knife hand inside strike. So yes, I'm saying uchi twice, but it's two different words that are pronounced the same but mean different. One uchi means inside, and one uchi means strike. So put your left hand out, elbows a little bit bent. You're striking to the opponent's neck, but you're striking to the opposite side. So if I'm striking with my left hand, I'd be striking the left side of my opponent's neck. Their left, my right. Okay, so if you imagine their neck is here, I'm hitting here. So one, this hand comes down. Two, the striking hand comes across your face. Like you're gonna, like somebody put some perfume on your elbow there and you're like, gonna check the perfume there, right? Okay, three. Read with the backhand, and four. Turn over right before you hit. So, important point on this. You lead with the back of your hand. Some of you are going to give them a backhanded slap. Then right at the last second, you turn to shuto. A lot of people just kind of go like this, and it's not as strong. So, backhand, and then four. Turn over. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Lead with the back of the hand. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. And now we're going to do again 10 with kiai. Kiai te. 1, ah. 2, ah. 3, ah. 4, ah. Go, ah. Roku, ah. Shichi, ah. Hachi, ah. Ku, ah. Ju, ah. Oh, that's good. And nori. And a little jump. Okay. So, I tried to set this up today so you can see my whole body so we can do some kicking. All right? So, we're going to start with knee kick. Hizagari. Now, when I say knee kick, that doesn't mean you're kicking the person in the knee. That's a different thing. All right? We're striking with the knee. Not with the kneecap. That would hurt. You're striking with the end of the thigh bone here. All right? So, you could be grabbing the opponent, grab their head, pull their head down, and strike. Okay? More advanced students, you can think about going behind one side and lifting the knee that way. Okay? We can also use knee kick more in a jabbing forward way. Okay? You could use this, you could apply it to the stomach, you could apply it to the opponent's thigh. Many different possibilities for how you can do this. But for this drill, we're just going to bring our hands straight up. We're going to keep it simple. Hands straight up like we're grabbing the head of a very tall person. We're going to grab their head and we're going to pull them down into our kick. All right? So we'll start with the right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Kiaite. 1, ah. 2, ah. 3, ah. 4, so next kick we're going to do Kingari, groin kick. So from the side, you can see I bring my knee up like I did just for Hizagari a second ago. As you do this, make sure the leg you're standing on, keep your knee a little bit bent. That's really important for keeping your balance. If this leg stays straight, it's hard to keep your balance. If you bend it a little bit, you give yourself another adjustment point, all right? Then this knee comes up about hip high. This is a low kick, and so a lot of people, they kind of go like this, right? This is not Kingari. This is kick the dog. Do not kick the dog, okay? You bring your knee up hip high. Point your foot down, and then extend, and you're striking with the top of the foot. You are striking your opponent in the groin, right between the legs. So, you're going to hit with the top of the foot right where your shoelaces would be if I had shoes on. All right? So again, we're going to do it in 4 parts. I like breaking things down into 4 parts. 1, bring your foot up. Point your foot down, curl your toes. Knee is hip high. 2, extend. It is hard to stand on 1 foot. 3, bring it back. And 4, down. Okay, the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, if you want to get good at this, if you want to get good at kicking, kick slowly. And you're going to develop a lot of muscles in your lower body. If you're having trouble with balance, be near a wall. Use the wall to help you a little bit. Okay? Oh, something much easier. Just having a little bit. I've just got my fingertips resting on the wall. But it really makes it so much easier to keep your balance. Okay? So if you need to, do that. Or stand next to a chair, hand on the chair. That's fine. Okay? So right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. San. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roku. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more quickly now. Shichi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hachi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ku. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ju. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we're going to go again. Kingari with a ki each time. All right. So more advanced students out there, if Kingari is old hat, then you can go 2 kicks. Wait. Listen. So, if you are a blue belt or above, I want you to do 2 kicks. I want you to do Kingari. Pull your foot back. Elevate your knee. Change your foot position. My Gary. Kingari, my Gary. For advanced students. White belts, just Kingari. Advanced white belts, do whichever one you feel like. Okay? All right. Kiate. Ichi. There we go. Knee. Ah. Sa. Ah. Shi. Ah. Go. Ah. Roku. Ah. Shichi. Ah. Hachi. Ah. Ku. Ah. Ju. Yeah. Oh, it's very good. Okay, so moving on now. My Gary, front snap kick. This one, rather than striking from underneath between the legs, you're going to make a similar motion, but you're going to strike forward into your opponent's belly. So bring the leg up like you did for Kingari, but a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Point the foot down. Curl the toes back. So it's like you're standing on tiptoe. Right? I'm standing on tiptoe, and I hit with the ball of the foot. That part right behind my big toe is what I'm striking with. All right? So you're going to bring your foot up. Make that foot position. Drive forward with this hip. Back and down. If you only extend the knee like you did for Kingary and just kind of swing it there, you don't get the right angle. You have to drive forward. Imagine, one drill I like to do for this is have someone hold a hula hoop. Your partner would hold a hula hoop. So I want you to imagine in front of you, I want you to imagine a flaming hula hoop, the ring of fire. And your job is to put your foot through the ring of fire and pull it back without hitting the ring of fire. Do not burn your foot. We do not actually do a ring of fire in class. Not yet. But you can do it with just with a hula hoop and you get the idea, okay? So imagine you have a hoop in front of you and you're going to put your foot through the hoop and pull it back. All right? So 1, bring your kicking foot up. 2, through the hoop. 3, back. And 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. San. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roku. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shichi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hachi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ku. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ju. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now 10 with Kiai. Big Mai Geri each time. Thrusting forward with your foot. Like you're going to strike your opponent in the stomach. Kiate. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay, good. Let me come forward here. Look at the screen for a second here and see how we got time. Oh wow, we got 12 people here on the Zoom meeting. Okay, good. I got at least one person over there on the Facebook stream. Great. Welcome everybody. Okay. So, good. We still have about 20 minutes. So, we're going to move on now to one more kick. This is a lot more complicated kick. Roundhouse kick. Mawashi geri. Okay? So, this kick involves bringing your leg up to the side. And if you haven't done this before, or even if you've only been doing it for a couple of months, your muscles are not going to want to do this. That's okay. All right? So, but eventually this will not be as awkward as it is when you first start. So there's two important things about this kick. One is that it involves bringing your leg up to the side. So if you're not doing that, you're not doing the kick properly. The other is what happens to your bottom foot. This foot that is on the floor must rotate. If this foot does not turn, you are going to torque your knee. And your martial arts career will be very short. Okay?
My connection's lagging. Okay, we got it.
Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a drill for roundhouse kick about this turning. So what we're going to do is the first, let's see, I brought my right leg up, so we're going to kick that, which means we're going to rotate in a counterclockwise direction. So each time you're going to turn to your left. Each time you're going to turn to your left as we do this drill. We're going to do the around the world drill. So some of my students know this one. All right? So bring your right knee up to the side. You know, this always reminds me of a boy dog at a fire hydrant. So if that helps you remember, That's what you're going to do. You're going to make the dog in a fire hydrant position. All right? So your knee out, your heel is back, not your leg. If your leg is out like this, you've already thrown your foot. So heel back towards your butt. Now, you're going to kick in the direction that you're facing now, but you're going to turn your whole body to the left, and your foot that's on the floor turns. So turn to the left, but kick to the front. And then pull your foot back. Okay, now I'm going to turn to my left again, and I'm going to kick to my new front, carefully not kicking my desk. And now I'm facing 180 degrees from where I was before. I'm going to kick that way as I turn to my left. And bring it back. And now I'm going to kick that way and turn to my left. And now I turn to my left 4 times, and I'm back where I started. All right? So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to turn to the right each time. We're going to kick with the left leg, and we're going to turn to the right each time. So bring your left leg up. Turn to the right and kick to the front. Bring your foot back. Now I'm facing that way. I'm going to turn to my right and kick to my front. And bring it back. I'm going to kick that way and turn that way. And now I'm going to kick that way and turn that way. Okay. Okay, good. Now, we're going to do that kick, but we're not going to turn. We're going to come back the same way. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to turn my body to my left and kick to my front, but I'm going to keep my eyes this way. And then I'm going to retract the same way and come back. And that is the key to roundhouse kick. You can kick with the ball of your foot, like we talked about before. You can kick with the top of your foot. You can kick with your shin. You can also do roundhouse knee kick if you're in close. You cannot do roundhouse knee kick in sparring in our style. So please, nobody think it's an invitation to knee me in the kidneys. But the other kicks are legal. You can shin kick me in the liver if you get the chance. I'm going to try to not give you that chance. All right. So roundhouse kick. Each time we're going to alternate legs. This is difficult. So if you try it and you're completely confused and you're lost, don't worry. You should have seen me when I first started. Okay? Do your best. Right leg up. Kick to the front. Bring it back and down. Left leg up. Kick to the front. Bring it back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so make sure that foot that's on the floor, did I say that right? Make sure the foot that is on the floor turns. And that's a little bit interesting here on the tatami. I don't think I've ever done roundhouse kick on tatami before. So it's a little interesting how that slides. Anyway, so we're going to do 10 mawashigeri, roundhouse kick. Big ki each time. If you're having trouble with it, you can kick low. Okay, if you're having trouble, kick low. We call this mawashi kansetsugeri, kick to the knee. Works perfectly well for self-defense. In fact, if you're going to do self-defense, don't kick them high. Kick them in the knee and run away. All right? But if you can, kick high. Because if you can kick high, you can kick low. All right. Right leg start. Kiate. Ichi. Ah. Knee. Ah. Sa. Ah. Shi. Ah. Go. Ah. Roku. Ah. Shichi. Ah. Hachi. Ah. Ku. Ah. Ju. Ah. Oh, it's good. Okay, and finally now, the last kick we're going to do my favorite kick, Yokogeri, side thrust kick. But we're going to work our way up to it. All right? So, everybody knows how to stomp their feet. Right? Everybody knows how to stomp their feet. So take your right foot, Stomp. Stomp. Okay. Now, I want you to stomp, but instead of stomping with the bottom of your foot, I want you to turn and use the edge of your foot. Okay? So you're going to pull all your toes down except your big toe, and you're going to use the edge of your foot here and stomp with that. All right. So you're stomping a big ugly bug, right? You came down for a midnight snack in the kitchen, and there's a big ugly cockroach, and you try and get the roach. But it's a roach. They're invincible. So that roach has run over and scooted up the cabinet and is now as high as your knee. So now you're going to stomp that roach, but you're going to stomp him down here, not straight down, but out to the side. So for that to work, you got to bring your knee up and then kind of cock your leg to the side a little bit. Your knee, your ankle, that's the line you're going to stomp. Bring it back and down. So again, imagine kicking through the flaming hoop of fire. That's redundant, isn't it? The flaming hoop of fire. Well, it's really flaming. It's doubly flaming. Too much. It's so flaming, it's on fire. Knee comes up. Cock your foot to the side. Stomp. Bring it back. And down. So we call this Yoko Kansetsugeri. Again, like Mawashi Kansetsugeri to the knee, this would be how we would do a side kick to the opponent's knee. Very good self-defense technique. Again, not allowed in sparring. Do not destroy my knees if we ever spar. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try it with the other leg now. Bring the knee up. Make that stompy foot position, the edge of your foot, knife foot. Okay, cock your knee into the center and strike out, back, and down. All right, so let's alternate feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look where you're kicking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Ichi, ni, san, shi. All right, let's do now 10 with ki, alternating legs. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, Roku, Shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now we're going to turn that into side kick, Yoko Geri. So instead of just kicking 45, we're going to kick straight out. So you're going to bring your knee higher and get your ankle the same height. So let's say we're going to kick to my right side. Put your left hand in front of your belly. Bring your right foot up. Bring your knee to your hand. And your ankle same height. So here. Then stomp. Straight on the wall. Back and down. Right, the bug. You tried to kick him down here. Oh, but he's a tough old cockroach. So now he has moved up to the height of your stomach. He's like stomach high. Okay? So you have to bring your foot up, turn your leg over, and stomp. Back and down. Okay, let's try that on the left side now. Bring your knee up. So bring your hand in front of your belly here, and then stomp. Back and down. So your foot that's on the floor is going to turn a little bit. It should turn a little bit as I do this. Watch my foot on the floor. Okay. Boom. Boom. Same way as the Mawashi Geri. You have to turn the foot to relieve the torque. Otherwise, you're going to twist your knee. And you don't want that. Okay. So right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Left. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Right side. Ich, ni, san, Shi. Left. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Okay, and let's do 10 with Ki. Ki te. Ichi. Ah. Ni. Up. Za. Up. Shi. Up. Go. Ah. Roku. Up. CJ. Ah. Hachi. Up. Ku. Ah. And Ju. Ah. Oh, that's good. And Nori. And the drop shake loose. Okay. Let's see. We've got a few minutes left. So if you've got just enough time, we're going to run through our 4 basic blocking techniques. Jodan uke, chudan uchi uke, chudan soto uke, and gedan brai. So the block, opponent's technique is coming in like somebody's punching me, trying to punch me right in the nose. And my block intercepts their technique. Okay. Let me step back a little bit. There we go. I'm more on the camera. Okay. Here, boom, like so. So we call these blocks. There's a whole discussion to be had about the meaning of uke. We're just going to call it a block for now. But if someone out there is looking at this and is saying, well, you know, uke doesn't really mean block. It actually means to receive. Yes, we know that, but let's not confuse the issue. All right. Put your left hand up, the center of your arm over the center of your head, and this is angled like a roof. You do not want a flat roof when there's a lot of snow, right? Here, same way, you make this angled, and it's going to make their technique roll off on impact. It's going to slide off, as opposed to here, you're helping them break your arm. That's a bad idea, all right? So you're going to put your arm up, and make sure this is just above your head. If you stop the block here, you just got punched in the forehead or struck here. You want it to cover your head, okay? So I'm going to break it down again in 4 parts. Cover. Bring the retracting hand down right on your center line. Use your fist in front of your mouth. Protect your face, right? 2, the blocking hand comes into the center for your elbow and drives up and twist over. Okay? So make sure this arm is bent, and this is flat from the side here. It's not like this. It's not like this. It's like if I was standing right in front of the wall, my whole forearm would be on the wall. Okay? More or less. 1, 2, drive up. It's almost like an uppercut. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Okay. All right. Let's try 10 with Ki. Ki te. Ichi. Ah. Ni. Up. Sa. Shi. Ah. Go. Ah. Roku. Ah. CJ. Ah. Hachi. Ah. Ku. Ah. Ju. Ah. Okay, next basic block, chudan soto uke, middle outside block. Again, we're blocking with the forearm here, the pinky side of the forearm, the ulna side. You're going to tighten up your fist and tighten up all the muscles on here to make a strong surface. Don't just let this be lax, because then you're going to hit with the bone. Tighten up, hit with the muscly part, the meat of the forearm. Okay. So again, let's break it down in 4 pieces. Cover. Come behind your head, just like we did for Shuto Zakotsuchi, right? Very similar wind up here, or Shuto Gamanuchi. You might start noticing similarities. Good. All right, now from here, the motion is kind of like Shuto Gamanuchi. The hand comes around, big circle, but the arm is bent. And keep a fist Now, here's the secret sauce. The turn at the end. Same way in Joran Uke, the turn at the end. Our basic blocks. Spread the impact out and pop the opponent's technique away with this twist at the end. That's really the heart of the technique. 1, 2, 3. So as I'm coming around, my thumb side of my hand is facing me, and then I turn at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Ichi, ni, san, shi. One more. Ichi, ni, san, shi. And ichi, ni, san, shi. All right, so now we're going to do that one faster with kiai. Kiai-te. Ichi, ah! Ni, ah! San, ah! Shi, ah! Go, ah! Roku, ah! Shichi, ah! Hachi, ah! Ku, ah! Ju, ah! Okay, middle inside block. This one is tricky. We don't have time to really go into it too much, so do your best. All right, middle inside block. Put your left hand up. This is going to come from under your arm. Come around here. So, you put your left hand up, same position you finished in for middle outside block, but we're getting there the other way. Cover. Almost like you're going to tap yourself on your opposite shoulder. Okay? So your elbow has to come into the center. This is important. If the arm is out like this, you're going to have trouble. This is in your center. Touch under your arm. Come around your elbow and twist. Cover. Under. Around and twist. So my internet connection is unstable. Hopefully it'll come back in a second here. All right, I'm going to keep doing middle inside block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do a couple with Kiai. Kiai-te! Ichi! Ah! Ni! Ah! San! Ah! Shi! Ah! Go! Ah! Roku! Ah! Shichi! Ah! Hachi! Ah! Ku! Ah! Ju! Ah! And our one more basic block, Gedan Brai, lower parry, lower block. Okay, so this motion, remember we did this a few minutes ago. Shuto uchi uchi. Very similar motion. So what we're doing now is we're probably blocking a kick. So it's really important that this twist happen. You do not want to just knock your ulna into somebody's tibia. You don't want to knock your forearm into their shin. That will hurt you. So you twist and spread the impact out. All right. So 1, the blocking hand comes into the center, covering the center line. The new blocking hand comes up across your face. Notice where my elbows are. They're close together. And I've got a lot of coverage right now. My center line is well covered. Okay, so if you get this position, it really helps. 3, blocking and going down. And 4, twisted over there. Why did something just turn red on there? All right. I got a chat window popping up. I'll get to that in just a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover. Wind up. The blocking hand falls down and turns. Cover. Wind up. The blocking hand goes down. Almost like I'm brushing the lint off, right? Brush the lint off as the other hand pulls back and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2. Elbows close together. Palm across your face. Palm faces your ear. 3. Brush the lint off. And 4. Turn. All right. 10 with Kiai. Kiai-te. Anybody there? All right. There we go. All right. Ichi. Ah. Ni. Ah. San. Ah. Shi. Ah. Go. Ah. Roku. Ah. Shichi. Ah. Hachi. Up. Ku. Up. Ju. Ah. Awesome. All right. And Nori. And let me check. I got this chat red thing popping up here. Let's see. Does somebody have a question or what's going on there? Oh, okay. You lost your microphone connection. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. All right. So we got a couple minutes. All right. It's been almost an hour. Let's end with some push-ups. All right. So everybody go down, make push-up position. All right. So if you are a existing student and you can do Seiken knuckle push-ups, let's do Seiken knuckle push-ups. Anyway, make sure that you get your arms directly under your shoulders. If your arms are out here, it's not going to work very well. You got to get your arms right under your shoulders. Remember the double punch we did before? It's similar. All right. Make your whole body straight. Lock in your legs, your lower back, your abs, your core, the whole center of your body. Make your body like one straight plank of wood. And push up. All right. Let's go. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. And go halfway down. Halfway and hold. And go down. Okay, roll over on your back. Going to do a little ab work. We're going to do one crunch followed by one sit-up. So each count is going to be crunch and then a full sit-up. Okay? We're doing 10. Let's go. Ichi. Crunch. Sit-up. Ni. Crunch. Sit-up. San. Crunch. Sit-up. Shi, crunch, sit up. Go, crunch, sit up. Roku, crunch, sit up. Shichi, crunch, sit up. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Very good. Okay, and we want to get up off the floor, but we do not want to get up like this. My students have heard me say this 100 times, but for anyone watching on the Facebook who's never seen this trick before, it's good. Because if I get knocked down, I do not want to get up like this with my hands on the floor and get kicked in the teeth. That is bad. That is the whole thing I'm trying to avoid. So I want my hands up here, but yet I want to be able to get up off the floor. One knee up, foot under that knee, other knee down. Roll back a little bit, roll to one knee. Stand up from there. Okay, it's not the only way to get up from the floor. I know my my jiu-jitsu friends have other things, you know, about that whole slide through with the leg and come back with one hand on the floor. But strikers, we want to keep our hands up to protect our head. So I like that. All right, and. Okay, very good. That's about an hour. So thank you for hanging out with me here online. Okay. Everyone feel like they got a good workout? Us? Okay, very good. And I think I got this recorded on Facebook, so I'll put the video up there, and you can go ahead and do it again anytime you want. Us, very good. Okay. So let's turn wherever you are, whatever direction. Let's see. I'm going to turn and face the way the sun comes up, because I don't know, that just seems like a good idea. So I'm going to face the rising sun. And bow. Us. Okay. I think if Junxian Sandy is still online, everyone bow Junxian Sandy. Us. Okay. And Senpai Shelby. Everyone bow Senpai Shelby. Us. Okay. And Senpai Nire. Otagai Nire. Oh, it's very good.